Right, guys, I decided to make a video to show you the process of updating the firmware from the Nissan Connect 3. Okay, mine is 3D302 and this firmware is 3D605. Okay, so what happens is the radio audio cut off. Okay, regardless if you're playing radio stations, AUX or Bluetooth. The radio, the issue is the audio cuts off every so often, and you can see a lot of people complaining about the same issue. But many people decided to download the files and follow the instructions, upgrade the software, and it works. So I am going to do the same. So first things first, you got to click on this link to have access to the files, and then please read the instructions. It will guide you step by step how to do this process. And then later on, once I am in my car, I will show you what to do. Okay. And my car is a Nissan Qashqai 2015 1.6 Tekna. Okay. So I've got the files. So let me go over to the files. So once you click on that link for the files, you will have 15 files. Okay, so 15 files right here. So first of all, I decided to do this and download it all together. But when it came over here, I was struggling to unzip it, so it got this error. So I decided to download one by one. And when you download one by one, you will get something like this. So in total, you can see that we got 15 files right there. Okay, so 15 files. So right now I've got the files. So what I need to do is I need to go to Argo store and buy a USB. So when you buy a USB stick, it has to be at least 4 gigabytes. So over here we got the instructions how to do the upgrade. So you need a USB stick, memory stick. Okay, it has to be at least 4 gigabytes. I'm gonna buy an 8 gigabytes. And then it says you need a battery charger to keep the battery running. But a lot of people been saying that as long as the car is running, make sure that you switch off the start and stop function. Make sure the car is running, because the car needs to be running for at least 15 minutes. Okay, some people say it's about 5 minutes on the dot. Okay, so the car has to be running. Okay, obviously the English is going to be on. The driver window is going to be down. Okay, so the driver window has to be down, and we need to keep the hazards on. Okay, and that's it. So once we done that first bit, we get the memory stick. We stuck the memory stick over here, and we go to the radio functions and follow the steps to update the software. And it will take you 55 minutes, give or take. So once you click OK, it should just do it all by itself. You don't have to do anything else. But once the system is done, you will have to remove the Fire Stick, and that's it. It will tell you to remove the Fire Stick, as you can see right here. And that's it. Click accept, and it takes another 5 minutes or so, and you should have the new version on your system. Okay, so it says very important that the engine has to be on or running, because if the battery goes flat, then it will ruin everything. Okay, and it's not going to be recoverable. So a lot of people been saying you don't need a battery charger. All you got to do is leave the engine running. So that's what I'm going to do. Leave the engine running, hazards on, windows down, and yeah, let the software do its thing. And as you can see right here, we have the 15 files. So if you can go ahead, if you want to compare those files with the files that I've got, we can see that, where is it? We can see that we had the files right there. Version, yeah, we got the files in the exact same order as well. So yes, so this is my first bit. So I've downloaded the files, I've got the instructions. So now I'm gonna buy the Fire Stick. So it's gonna be 8 gigabyte Fire Stick. And by the way, guys, we gotta format the Fire Stick. Oh, where is the right here? We gotta format the Fire Stick. Okay, and where is it? There was a guy saying a good stuff. We got to format the Fire Stick to FAT32. Okay, so we got to buy the Fire Stick, and then we got to format it to FAT32, and then we're gonna put all the files. There was a guy that explained very well. We're gonna put all the files inside the Fire Stick, the memory stick. Where is it? Da-da-da-da. Okay, right here. So there you go. You bought the Fire Stick, so 2.0 USB Fire Stick from Argos, $5, and then download everything. Formatted the Fire Stick to FAT32, then extracted directly to the root directory of the Fire Stick. Okay, so 15 files in total. Took the Fire Stick to the car, inserted it, followed the steps, and the version checked. The version was 502. Then choose the selected options. So he followed the process. So it took 56 minutes. Remove the stick, and when everything was done, it was done to D605. Mine is 302. Okay, so you probably had a newer car. Oh, it's 2016. Mine is 2015. And it says happy days. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to buy the Fire Stick right now. So 2.0. So a lot of people saying if it is the 3.0, it won't work. So make sure you get a 2.0. That's the one I'm going to do. I'm going to get it probably the 8 gigabytes. And but if the difference in price is not that much, I might just get the 32 or 16. We'll see. And then I will do this. So once I got the Fire Stick, I'll go to my car and I'll show you the process there. So stay tuned in. Okay, just came from Argos. So just bought the USB 2.0 flash drive, 32 gigabytes. So what I'm going to do right now, I'm going to format it. So let me quickly plug this in and show you how to do it. Okay, so now all you got to do is just select the drive. So as soon as you plug it in, it will pop up. Okay, all you got to do is just go USB drive D is where my Fire Stick is. And then you click over here on these three dots right here, see more, and you can see format right there. So you click on format, and then make sure the system is FAT3 as default. Leave it as it is, FAT3, everything like that. And you just press start. Obviously, the USB is clean, so it has nothing. It shouldn't take too long. So now it's just doing the formatting. So formatting is complete. So now I'm going to send the files over to the USB. So now you open the USB drive D is where the files are. And we're going to go over to the files that we extracted from the Google Drive from the YouTuber. So now I'm just going to move the files over. And we're going to copy. We're going to paste it. And right now he's just moving the files. So it should be 15 files in total. So he's going to take about 7 minutes or so. And then once that's done, I'm going to go to my car and I'm going to try to update the software. Hopefully everything will go well. And within 56 minutes, the software will be updated and there will be no more issues, just an update. So while I was driving to Argos, it was about 15 minutes drive. I plugged in my AUX to my phone. No Bluetooth. Bluetooth was off, and the audio was playing, no problems. But then on the way back, after 5 minutes drive, the audio started playing out. Okay, so the sound was on and off, on and off. So I was like, man, this sucks. But hopefully with this update, everything will be fixed, and we will have no issues. So while this move the files to the USB drive, I'm going to pause it here, and then once it's done, I'm going to go to my car and start the process. Okay, that's done. So make sure that you have 15 items on your USB drive, and the total space is 3.57, and we got the 15 right there. Okay, so now that's done, I'm going to eject, and it's going to use save and advance. Okay, try again. Yeah, okay, so that's done. So let's go to my car. Okay, so we are here. So make sure that this is off. Okay, auto start is off. Okay, cool. So the driver window has to be all the way down. Cool. So before I get into that, let me just quickly show you my system, my software. Okay, so this is the service menu. So if you go over here to the version, we can see that I have the D302 version. So the version that we're going to update to is going to be the D605. Okay, so now we got the hazards on, window down, and the engine is running. So if we click on updates software, so we're gonna say insert USB stick and press OK, start download. Do not interrupt the download. Okay, cool. So the USB stick, you will find it there. Okay, so you just put the USB stick over there. So I've got my USB stick here, and let's plug it in. Let me just remove this. Okay, USB stick is there. So now we're gonna hit OK. Let's see what happens. No media file, audio files, download media file. Okay, so it's saying my current version is 302, and the media version, which is on the USB stick, is D605. Okay, so we're gonna click updates, and they say the screens go blank for about 5 minutes or so. So I'm gonna pause it here. I'm also timing it, so let's see how it goes. Okay, we have a message here, so status initializing. So let's see how it goes. And yeah, it didn't take long to start this, so let's see. So we're on 43 seconds. So now it's showing this, copying 1 to 100, and there's a time there. So I think that's gonna be the time that elapsing time, so probably 55 minutes according to some people that did this. So let's see how it goes. I'll keep you all updated. Right, just a quick update. So we on 13 minutes and 40 seconds. Over here my watch is about 15 minutes. Okay, yeah, give it a take. And we are 25%, I believe. So we're not we are quarter way through. So hazard still on, window down, and engine still running. Make sure you got enough fuel though. Okay, another update. So it says security validation successful. So we're on 52%, I believe, and 25 minutes in. Let's go. Okay, we're on 44 minutes 10 seconds, so 82%, so still going. And yeah, so after this one, if all goes well, I'm gonna go for the highway. I'm gonna go for like a 30 minutes drive on a highway, just to clear the DPF, because the car is just here on idle, so it's accumulating fumes. So I'm gonna go for a good spin on the highway. Okay, 54 minutes, so 87%, I believe. So if it only takes 56 minutes, we must be getting closer to the end. So let's wait and see what happens. Okay, 98%, so 56 minutes now. So okay, 100% right on the dot. Okay, what does it say there? So please remove USB stick, system is shutting down. Okay, we're gonna remove the USB stick. So let's see what happens now. So update successful. As you can see right there on top is a bit. Okay, so system is about to shut down. So let's see what happens. So let's pause, and then when this kicks up, we're gonna continue. I'm gonna leave the engine running, everything as it is right now, because I don't know if I'm supposed to switch it off or not, but I'm gonna leave it as it is. So system is gonna shut down, so it might take a few minutes. So let's see what happens. Okay, system is rebooting, starting navigation. So the instructions say don't do anything, just let it be. So let's see what happens. It's supposed to pop up something to confirm. We'll see. Okay, it's all done. You're supposed to. I'm supposed to receive a pop-up message to confirm, but yeah, nothing came up. And we are here on the navigator. Okay, this is working. So let's go over to the menu and let's see where we are. So let me quickly go to the service menu. Okay, we are here in the service menu, and we can see that the software has been updated. So the version is D605, hardware is 3031. So everything seems to be okay. Let's go back. Radio settings. Okay. Let's go to audio. So the settings is good. They are back to basics. So let's go over to the music. Let's see if it cuts off. Okay, we got some music playing. I think I can switch the hazards off. We're done. Right, so far looks good, sounds good. But again, like I said to you, when I drove to Argos, it didn't cut off. But on the way back, he started doing it. But so far, it's good. So I'm gonna go for the run, like 20 minutes run, 20 minutes, half an hour run on the highway, just to clear these fumes because the car's been idling for way too long. So I'm gonna play some music and see how it goes. Actually, let me connect my Bluetooth and see how it goes. Right, just came from my spin, probably 25 minutes or so, and I can confirm that the update worked, because while I was driving, the audio didn't cut off at all. It was smooth all the way and everything is working. Some people claim that these buttons right here stopped working, but they're all working. So if I yeah, you can see that is switching. I'm on AUX. So if I go to radio, you can see that it goes up and down, and even change stations. So all is good. So far the navigator works, everything works, so I'm happy with that. So shout out to the Qashqai guy, I think that's his YouTube name, for putting out the updates and everything. So much appreciated. See y'all the next one. Peace.